We've all seen crazy fights between animals and also the same for sea creatures. But sometimes these fights go south for the participants and you know the result. Today we've brought some of these sea fights where sea animals mess up with the wrong opponents and the rest, you're well aware of what might happen. Welcome to Unveiling Wild, where we capture the wildest moments. In this video we will show you some of the wilderness which you might have never even thought of. So let's get straight into the video without any further ado. At first comes a battle between a dragonfish and a shrimp where the shrimp squashes off the fish. The shrimp and fish fought in a fierce combat which was witnessed by researchers aboard the newest Octopus explorer and culminated in the crustacea impaling and devouring its adversary while it was still alive. The researchers can be heard describing the horror as the shrimp pricks at its prey, even tearing another fish from the dragonfish's belly as it tries to escape, and gripping video of the action put to the upbeat battle soundtrack. According to the NOAA, the horrifying image was taken on March 27th during the last dive of the Discovering the Deep, exploring remote Pacific Marine Protected Areas trip. And the scientists had never seen anything like it before. The researchers could be heard yelling as the shrimp defeated the dragonfish in an amazing demonstration of predatory behavior in the video Deep Sea Battle of Featherweight Division. One of the researchers said, "I've never seen a shrimp consume a fish like this before. Choosing and picking and the fish is still alive." Well, these kinds of conflicts do happen occasionally, but capturing one is nothing short of lucky. The next fight is a battle between a green sea turtle and a jellyfish. A baby green sea turtle munches on a jellyfish in the shallow seas of Half Hook Islands, Queensland, and Australia's well-known Great Barrier Reef, as captured by marine biologist Johnny Gaskell. Green sea turtles are largely herbivorous as adults, despite the fact that nearly all of the 7 species of sea turtles in the world are omnivores, meaning they consume just about anything, even jellyfish. The juvenile turtle is between the ages of 2 and 5 and is in a developmental stage where a more omnivorous diet is normal. According to marine biologist and National Geographic explorer David Gruber, what's remarkable here is that it's actually going for the jellyfish's tentacles and not the bill, which could have higher nutritional value. The jellyfish that was the young turtle's victim might survive and sprout new tentacles if it isn't ripped to pieces. The jellyfish in this video resembles the lion's mane jellyfish found in the Arctic and Northern Atlantic Oceans, but it is most likely a separate species as evidenced by the red stripes around the base of the Australian habitat. Next is a fight between a shark and an octopus. A diver on exploring the sea by mistake got caught in a fierce battle between a shark and an octopus. The shark tore the tentacles of the octopus to shreds at first and then beheaded it with a dangerous jaws. Though the shark got poisoned while fighting, as it's well known that the blood of certain octopuses contains poison, it seems like this octopus falls in the same group. "It was rather a ghastly fight, which was intriguing and dangerous for me at the same time," said the diver. This is something which not everyone has the luck to see, but the truth to be told, getting in the middle of a fight between two beasts is nothing less than going through staircases that leads to the door of death. Another diver witnessed a fatal battle between Stonefish and Moray. Tom Osborne, a scuba diver, recorded video of a hungry Moray eel biting and devouring a stonefish in the Red Sea. Despite the agonizing symptoms stonefish venom may inflict on people, the Moray eel seems to be relatively unaffected by it. The Moray might not be affected by the stonefish's venom, or it might just be really hungry. The eel first catches its prey with its largest jaws. Suddenly and horrifyingly, another set of pharyngeal jaws advance to drag the animal into the eel's throat. Finally, the corpse is thrown to pieces by the jaws as they puncture it from the head to toe. Those stonefish spend most of their time blending in with rocks and waiting patiently for prey to swim by, which might not seem like much, but they're extremely dangerous. When grasped, the 13 needle-like spines on their backs secrete potent venom, powerful enough to kill a human in less than an hour. Whatever the case may be, even these dangerous stonefish are spared in an ocean duel. Well, this fight is a tough one to judge out because the one to strike first will always win, and as said, the eel might have been lucky this time. After that is the feud between this tiger shark versus the killer whale, which is a very interesting fight. Let's be honest, we've all imagined something like this, apex predators going against each other. But this fight was anything but fair as killer whales engaged in a vicious gang attack on a tiger shark, exposing the brutality of orcas in all its gory glory. 3 killer whales cooperate to coax with the terrified shark to the surface in what is said to be a first for the planet. Until a big bull steps in to give the fatal blow and flips the shark on its back, the gang wears the shark down by taking opportune bites at its fins. As a result, the condition of paralysis known as tonic immobility results. The 7-foot shark is subsequently eaten and reduced to bone marrow by the pod, which ultimately disperses it back into the ocean. British marine biologist Nicholas Back and underwater photographer Caroline Power caught the gruesome footage off the coast of Costa Rica. "I've been lucky enough to witness some great things in and on the ocean, but this was outstanding," said Mrs. Power, 26, who captured the footage from a dive boat. "We were all really amazed, since I think this is the first time orcas hunting tiger sharks has been recorded. We all just kind of stood in the boat after the orcas had disappeared, gazing out at the ocean and thinking about what we had seen." Well, you can say that this is a very cool fight when you watch it on the screen only. Now is a fight which went wrong for a sea lion when it was fighting a large octopus. A group of kayak pals and tourist Connor Stabley paddled along the kayak route New Zealand shoreline. The man unexpectedly saw a sea lion engage in combat with a large octopus. The two sea creatures engaged in an almost 20-minute long combat. The octopus seemed to have a hard time. Stabley claims that he has never seen octopuses that size. The man did point out that sea lions enjoy consuming these animals and can consume up to 7 kilograms of octopus tentacles per day. The operator stated the octopus had no chance. Truly, he is not a rival to the sea lion. "We are fortunate that the animals did not strike the boat," said Stabley. "Seagulls were hovering over the location of the fight, which is always a sign of that something is happening. To dive to the bottom in search of prey, sea lions can hold their breath for 11 minutes. With the use of ink and tentacles, octopuses can repel attacks. They occasionally succeed in getting a predator's jaws to cover them, protecting them from bites. The sea lion pulls it to the surface where she can breathe while she attempts to cut into bite-sized pieces because it is too huge to consume it in one go. At several points, the octopus tries to get away, but the sea lion is relentless. She bites off tentacles one by one. The octopus drifts away, but again the sea lion goes back for more of her meal, all the while keeping the prey near the surface where she can take some breaths. Now, this is something which is extremely rare to catch a sight of. If you're very lucky, then only you can spot a sea lion, that too fighting an octopus. Well, the last fight comes down to a brawl between a great white shark and an elephant seal. The video is said to have been filmed in seaside town Plettenberg Bay, Western Cape by 14-year-old Luca Ostusian. It was posted online by Orca Foundation with the caption, "Have you ever seen a great white shark getting chased by an elephant seal? Another exciting day in Rawberg." It shows the fearsome shark prowling close to the shore, before suddenly a larger beast rises from the deep and makes a lunge towards it. The shark is focused to accelerate to dodge out the way and escape. Great white sharks are the only known predator of elephant seals and sometimes take pups as prey. Clashes with adults are rare, as their massive bulk of 4 tons can inflict serious injury or death. Now that we've come to the end of our video, please comment on your views regarding the crazy fights between the marine creatures. Also, do mention which fight was your favorite one. So, did you like today's video? If you learned anything new, then don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more amazing videos like this, and we'll see you in the next one.